Hey.
Welcome back.
What's up? Skinny the bop. Skinny boo. Skinny doo.
What's up, guys?
I don't know. I'm feeling good. I got some energy today.
Feeling good,
Yeah.
feeling silly. I took a Red Bull on the way over.
Hey, what flavor?
Just zero sugar, ridge.
Okay.
I love zero sugar.
I'm a fiend for the sugar.
I like the yellow ones. It's like the tropical.
That's
good.
crazy. If that's your favorite.
White
flavor.
Monster, the zero, like 10 calorie one.
Yeah.
Those ones are mad good.
I like the
All right,
OG
Kyle.
low carb monster too, the light blue.
Yeah,
like, dude,
yeah.
that one hits different.
They love their game.
I used to
get
get
it.
that from the Roach Coach.
Mm.
That bacon, egg, and cheese, pack of Marbreads.
Ooh.
That was like the OG Roach Coach order.
All right. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
Ryan
like,
consistently says things that like tie into my week. Like, we have a fucking food truck that comes to my job site, and they call it a Roach Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
fine.
you just randomly hit Roach Coach, and I think it was like last episode or 2 episodes ago. I had this like crazy coworker talking about how he was like, you wanted to be something for the generation. Do you remember what word you used? Not like a superintendent, but you wanted to be like a
songbird for this generation.
No, but that wasn't the word you used.
When?
Yeah, what
On the pod like a few weeks ago, not like a sponsor, but like a liaison,
A steward.
And that week,
Generational steward.
he want to be a steward for this generation. And then that week, crazy guy I was talking to, who I work with, he was like, "I'm a fucking steward," and he was freaking out. But he said that, and then Ryan said the word steward, and then that happened, and he said that.
That's bad.
There's another one too I can't think of.
Full circle.
But yeah, you've been consistently like picking words that have been said a lot in my week, and I'm like,
He's in your head,
motherfucker. Like, okay.
I'm still trying, dude,
Okay.
I need to track down the Roach Coach from the job where I worked in the carbon fiber factory.
Yeah.
Because he did a tab, and I got laid off on like a Thursday, so my tab was probably at like $80. I'd get smokes, I'd get mad energy drinks and shit throughout the day.
Oh.
And you could pay him on Fridays.
Yeah.
He was like cool with that. And I got laid off on a Thursday, dude,
Yeah.
and I had a tab. And,
Yeah.
like, this guy
Damn.
probably thinks I'm a scumbag, but if I ever see him, dude, I will pay him.
Yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
It'd be that one day you forgot your wallet. You're like, dude, I swear I got you. And
I
you're
know.
like, yeah, all right,
He
whatever.
was cool,
bud.
dude. Some guys would be at like 200-300
Yeah.
beans a week.
The first time I went to this one, the guy, I didn't have money, and he only had Cash App, and I was like, oh, I don't have this. He's like, just pay me tomorrow, and I did. I
Nice.
got stuffed quahogs from him, dude.
Ooh.
Fire.
Fuck yeah.
They were so good.
Okay.
Roach coaches be putting it down.
Yeah, dude.
I-
Like, what do you got? We got everything. Or what do you want? I got
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. I've never experienced the Roach Coach experience.
It's
No.
fire.
Like, is this just like kind of like a convenience store that does like hot like
It's
food
like
too?
The
like,
pickup truck with like the aluminum paneling on the side, and like while he's driving around, he's got like the fucking burgers grilling on the back. Like it's like a rig, dude.
He's got like bagged eggs, like a bunch of random sodas and stuff. He's got all miscellaneous things.
Okay, see, I'm thinking
He's got like
that-
leftovers from someone's family night the other night.
Right,
like,
right. But is this that? But you can also get smokes from them.
Sometimes they sell like
My
cigarettes.
guy
See, I was
sold
not aware of
cigarettes.
this.
He sold Lucy's too sometimes.
That's fire.
Dude, he was a real one.
That's knowing your audience.
yeah,
right
he
there,
was
yeah.
the fucking man.
Lucy's.
Lucy's. That's crazy. Fuck yeah. Welcome back, y'all.
Episode 28.
28.
28.
We're rolling.
We're more than elevated.
Yeah.
We're elevated.
That's a great tag. I fuck with it. Put that under the pod.
Um,
What have you guys been up to this week? Anything? Mine's looking fresh as hell.
thank you. This week has been a week.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Tell us about
I've been working 10-hour days. I
Respect.
feel like I've been living on this job site. But I work with some cool dudes, so it hasn't been too bad.
Dope.
Yeah, just keeping on.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm trying to think of anything like equivalent. Is that the word?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've been playing a little bit more Split Fiction. Got back into that. I so fucking just remembered my son turned 4. We got him some gifts. I got a new PlayStation controller.
He was stoked on it when he
Yeah, purple PlayStation 5 controller, and we got him this crazy ass Lego set.
Was it
The Nightmare Before Christmas, like Disney
Right.
one, insane. And Katie built the whole thing. It looks
Oh, really?
sick. Yeah,
Ah.
it's more like a display Lego.
I want
but,
to see a photo. Actually, I want to see it.
I have a photo. Put it right there if you want.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you.
Anything else significant besides the fact that it fucking snowed and it's been rainy and miserable in this fucking hellhole? Besides that, you know, life's been okay. It's been good.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
But
solid.
I hate New England weather.
Yeah.
Fucking seasons my ass.
It's finally gotten on your nerve, I think.
Yeah,
it's under your skin. And
Dude, I walked out this morning, there's snow everywhere. I was like, what the
Did you
fuck?
see him just gripping his knee, like, stressed out? Like, fuck this snow.
I'm fucking cold. Well, Katie was like, well, at least your job site has heat because they'll like pump temp heat.
Yeah.
Ever since she said that, I've been putting the farthest part of the building away from the temp heat, and it's been fucking hollow cold in there.
Cursed you.
Man.
I'm like, you jinx. I tell her every day now, but you jinx the fuck out of me.
Damn.
Nice and toasty in here, though.
Good. I'm glad.
Always
Actually,
comfy here.
It was so nice out last week, though. We're in that part where, like, you're going to see us in shorts one week, and then, like, the next week we're going to be bundled up to the fucking gills again, dude.
it's been real weird. I mean, like, playing with the heat. Like, it was off for, like, 3 weeks straight. I just didn't even bother. And then the other day, I woke up in the middle of the night. It was freezing. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, 3 in the morning, I'm like...
Everyone shut their heat off.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, yeah, it's New England, though. We're used to it. Some of us.
Yeah. It's very shitty.
It was great.
But yeah, it was like that one nice day, and then ever since then, it's just been like half of that degree.
Mm.
It went from like a nice almost 70 to like 34 degrees again every day.
You know, we gotta get to the spring showers. That's all.
Cold.
Yeah.
Hell
April
showers.
showers. That's what it is, right?
Yeah, April showers brings May flowers.
Yeah. What about you, Ryan? How was your week?
Pretty good. I met Ty Law at a trade show I
Yeah.
was doing the other day. He's like the coolest fucking guy.
Hell yeah.
I felt like I was better than everybody because I didn't ask to take a picture with him. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, these fucking
You were
fangirls.
like-
I really wanted to,
Right.
but I was like, yo, this guy's here to sell his vodka. Like, we'll let the man cook.
You were a real bro.
He was working the room.
You kept
Bro,
it profesh.
He dapped me up like we were fucking day one, A1. Like, dude, it was the coolest dap ever.
Hell yeah.
There was like so much pressure just because like I'm like an awkward white man. I'm like, he like handshake, dap, brings it in, gives me the shoulder pat. Guys is the ultimate bro.
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy that dead fishes them when he
Yeah,
goes in for a
yeah,
hardcore
yeah.
dab. Like, he really, like, he vibes with you and you like,
It was
yeah,
fine.
you have that weak
I
wrist.
nailed
Give
it.
me that,
I was
give
like,
me-
my hand wasn't sweaty. Like we were locked in.
Yeah.
Dude. It was
I was like, I'm ready for this. Universal
Put it there.
dab. That's dope. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
the
feel like
best.
people respect that too. That like you're not
Yeah.
just like fucking all
Yeah.
over me for a picture
Yeah.
or a signature, and like
Sometimes they just want to exist and just like,
be human.
Yeah.
Like let me just I'm here.
right.
And Ryan kept it real like that, so that's fucking dope.
Yeah, Ty Law, 24. He's a real one.
Oh yeah.
I love famous people who have that like cool air about them. You know what I mean? Like, people always kind of wonder, like, are celebrities like really cool in real life?
He was so cool.
Yeah.
He's a fucking bro.
Fuck, that's dope. Hell yeah. Nothing else? Anything else?
I scored a home gym from one of my coworkers.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what's
did you
up with this
barter?
garage? You
He-
just started renting one? Or?
No, so that garage where it is in now is the garage to my shop. But me and Rachel got a garage at our apartment. It's
Yeah.
a 3-car garage, but we only have, like, I have the work truck too, but we just have 2 cars in it.
Yeah.
So there's, like, I'm going to set up my gym in there. Because
Oh,
the gym
yeah.
in our apartment, like, all the weightlifting equipment sucks ass.
Yeah.
So I got a shitload of 45s, a shitload of 35s, 2 bars, a flat bench, and then a bench that, like, you can, like, adjust the incline on.
Fuck yeah.
For, like, no, I don't want to say how much it was. 'cause
Marketplace
yeah,
or?
No, it was one of my coworkers. He had all the shit in a storage unit that he was like sick of paying for. I think
Fire.
he like texted. It was like his old roommate's brother or something. I don't know. He texted the guy like, "Yo, come get the shit," and he was like, "Yo, if you want it, like, this was the price." And I was like,
Yeah.
"It was sick."
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've been like getting a little pumped.
That's when you know it's a deal.
He
Yeah.
sends the number and then gets the phone call from Ryan. Guy picks up. He's like, "What's up?" Ryan just goes,
Damn, man.
Been hitting a little like workday pump when I have to go into the office.
Nice.
But yeah, like hopefully this week I'll bring it to my place. I don't know if I'm allowed to like work out in the garage at my place, but we'll find out.
Yeah, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
"Please just knocking on the door." Like, we got a call about noise in here.
Well, it's like an open garage. Like, you'd see other people walking in their cars and shit.
Yeah,
right?
that's why it might be like Rachel's like, that's kind of weird that you're just gonna like work out down there. I'm like, what other choice do I have? Do you want it in our fucking living room?
Right, exactly. Like,
So I have a feeling maybe it'll stay at work. I don't know. My
Yeah.
bosses were kind of stoked on it. They're like, oh, we have a fucking gym now. I'm like, I have a fucking gym now.
dude, they're gonna come over. They're like, let's work out together.
Yeah. I was throwing up some
Usually
plates
it's just like
today,
a
though.
parking garage. I thought it was like a parking like was like a lot. You'd see other people parking.
So my garage at my building is like, just picture like how all the other ones are.
Yeah.
Like the floors, but it's like there's just no walls in it.
Yeah.
So it's just like a huge open. It's like the basement of my building, which like I live in an old factory, so it's like there's like 200 spots in it. It's fucking massive. So yeah, it might be weird because there's no like walls to it.
Someone just getting home and you're just like in a parking spot benching.
Yeah,
Sweating.
I think it will be chill.
It sounds savagery.
I feel like a lot of the times if you just do you unapologetically, like if you're just there, headphones on, pumping iron, 9 out of 10 people are just gonna walk by.
We're like the back. We do have a corner too, so we're like tucked in the corner.
Yeah,
but it's so dark down there, dude. It has like the Gotham filter, like naturally.
It's just in the darkness of this garage, you just hear like metal clanking. Like,
I feel like Ryan's just prepping for like a fucking Mike Myers role.
I'm in my fucking Bruce Wayne arc, dude. Like literally, there was times like this winter where it was like too cold to go for a run. I would just throw my weight vest on and like just run back and forth in the garage, and I was dead at like, this is so corny. I was literally listening to the fucking Batman soundtrack.
Oh my god!
Hey, whatever inspires you, man.
Something
I love it.
in the way. Like,
the slow down
I
version.
might be Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Do you remember that fucking edit? Someone made where it was like something in my ass.
That was me.
Dude,
no.
I love that. I love that. Like, that's just like, I don't know, the abdominal human spirit when that hits you with working out and you have that right song. You're just like I could die.
It's like a flush of euphoric, like you're in the zone. You know what I mean? You're just like the sweat's pumping. You just feel good about it. Yeah,
For sure.
That's such a fun place to be locked in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw someone run. Oh yeah, how about you? Sorry, I saw someone run in the rain.
I love
the
that.
other day.
What a
Like
beast.
cold ass rain.
Yeah.
That's me and Katie were driving. She's like, I would not run in the rain.
Those sort of people, I will roll the one down. I'm like, yo, or like, yeah, like encourage them. You know what I mean? I don't want to heckle them. I want to be like, you're a beast.
They're like,
got
no,
that shit.
Yeah, good shit, bro.
They think you like call them a slur. That guy's problems.
Oh god. Yeah, my week has been pretty chill. I picked up rock climbing. Bless you, girl.
Oh, bouldering. Oh no, you've been doing the actual like harness thing.
I finally did the bouldering too.
Oh,
Not
nice.
I only have gone twice, but I'm going again tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, mad fun. Been
Yeah.
tearing up my hands a little bit. I already got a blister here, a little like pinch thing here, but besides that,
So
it's been
is
dope.
there somebody there that's holding up your counterweight, or is it a mechanical counterweight?
They do have that for like some beginner ones, but the two dudes that I go with are father and son. I like know the son. I've known him for years, and so they are belay trained. I'm not gonna know the terms yet because I'm new.
Belay on belay. I only
Something
remember
like
from
that,
the student trooper shit.
But yeah, no, they're there with like a anti-lock mechanism thing, and they basically there's two different ways to do it. So you can do that, and then there's another way where they are sort of there to guide you at first for the first few, but you have to like rope yourself into a latch as you go. I think the top rope or something.
Okay.
I'm not doing that shit. But yeah,
What's
for
the
now,
name of the place again?
give me a second. Central Rock Central Gym, something like that.
Yeah, in Randolph.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They have a
it's
bunch.
a cool spot.
Tomorrow we're going to Warwick because they got one.
Oh, nice.
over
Yeah,
there.
I haven't been to that one.
Yeah.
There's one in Rhode Island. Like, do you know that beer Whalers? They just
Oh,
make
yeah.
like one like Whalers
Yeah.
Pale Ale, mad good beer.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to that brewery, they have an indoor rock gym.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do it, but like I'm heavy, so I just would feel bad if somebody had to like be like my guy. Like,
It's not bad.
Really?
Yeah, the rope system's there to kind of help with that. Obviously,
the pulley system.
I've also lost weight, so maybe it'd be like I just don't want somebody to be like, "Oh my god, bro!" Like,
And they just start flying up as you're going down.
what's cool is like the two guys that I'm doing it with. They've been doing it for years. Like they're set with all that shit, but they're just like very good with me. They're just like, "Yo, take time." You know, like it's really just about getting better and getting
The
stronger.
community's really chill.
super
That's
chill.
sick.
So, you know, like when you're up there, they're like, "Hey, take a take." You call it. You can just sit up there like with your feet on the wall and just kind of like chill for a second, shake your arms out. Technically, it doesn't count towards like if you're trying to score yourself and get the different rank, whatever. But for me, I'm just practicing. You know what I mean? I'm
You're
just
there for
getting
a
up the
good
wall.
time.
Yeah, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Good
Nice,
workout. And besides that, I got softball starting up. I got
Hell
scrimmage
yeah.
this week, so
The
that'll be cool.
ringer.
Yeah. The ringer. I just think of that
movie.
John. Yeah,
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
a classic.
You scratch my CD.
Fucking, what else have I been up to? Not a whole lot. Been watching a lot. Oh, Schedule 1. It's a new game that came out recently, probably like 2-3 weeks ago. You start out as like a local
Drug dealer?
yeah. I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. We'll find out.
Street pharmacist.
Yeah, you like a character, your uncle kind of sets you up, and then he like owed some people money, so he gets popped by the feds, and you have to run away and start up a business. And you move from like weed to like higher drugs, but
What kind of drugs, Sean? I'm just kidding.
methamphetamines, cocaine. But yeah, it's just goofy. And
Can you
it's fun.
customize your character?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine making yourself look like Walter White.
Oh, people do it. Actually, what's funny is there's no beard option. You can only do like shaved or goatee. So like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been rocking the goatee myself.
looks
Goatee,
great.
wife beater,
Thanks,
gray
man.
Nike sweatpants. Fucking Red Sox hat. That's like...
But yeah, dude, I bought that. It was like $20. It's a very cheap, just silly game. Jesus Christ. And I know, so loud.
We're learning.
But yeah, and I like sunk like 4 hours in it first night. It's a big
Dude,
thing. You're like bagging the weed. You're skateboarding around town, making deals. I already got a dealer for me, like to sell my shit.
Oh, yeah.
Got
We-
2-3 strains.
Speaking of this,
Yeah.
and you should hop on board at some point, we're going to start a streaming.
We say this a
Platform.
lot, and then I hit you up, and we don't do it.
No, but I'm going to order the camera for my PlayStation
Oh, okay, bet.
too. So we'll have to pick a night that works on
Yeah.
top of what we do already.
Yeah, a weekday night, like Thursday.
We'll figure something out. We'll let you know as we progress.
Mm.
And yeah, no, I think it'd be sick if we did some video
Oh,
game
yeah.
streaming. There's just so much content there, and
Oh
just
my
like live reaction time and cool
Right.
stuff. And yeah, I don't know. We just want to venture off and do stuff. I think we also should try to plan our first vlog.
Yeah, we had some good ideas, and I feel like we
We
also
got all
messed
the
up.
ideas. We just need the time.
Yeah,
and
we-
also, weather's been complete fucking dog shit. So.
That's true.
Mhm.
That
Like,
food
af-
one will be good.
Dude, I have like a wedding Memorial Day weekend, and then I don't have shit for the rest of the summer.
Bet.
Not really working weekends a lot this summer as of now. Like I might have like a quick like 2 hour
Yeah, shit changes.
demo on like a Saturday.
Mm.
So yeah, we'll be able to fucking like bang out some like what we talked about. Maybe
Yeah.
some hikes, maybe trying like some restaurants and shit.
Yeah.
Spooky spots.
Spooky spots, fucking yeah. Little urbex, little fucking paranorms.
Fuck
Maybe
yeah.
some like well-known places we've never tried throughout the state
Yeah,
or
for sure.
New England.
Oh, there's definitely tons of that.
like some hot food spots
Yeah.
or like
Especially
there's
now, more are popping up all
We
the
should
time.
do like a hot pot. Fucking. There's a place in my. There's an all-you-can-eat hot pot in Dartmouth for $40 a head.
I'm
Really?
there.
Yeah, I heard it's sick.
Really, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, we got the ideas.
Yeah, we
got
got
the
the-
time.
But
Yeah.
dude, there's so many like video games that
Yeah,
my God,
do
that
we
sounds
play Split
perfect.
Fiction? You can play Schedule 1 with me. We can load up and run town together.
Yo,
I
that's
want to watch
tough.
some gameplay.
I freaking out.
Dude, I'll show you after. I'll hop on for like a minute.
I want to play my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond game. I just charged my Switch.
Fuck yeah.
It's sick.
Getting ready?
Yeah, we've chilled and vibed long enough.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want an intro? Give it a little
Yeah,
background?
so in honor of March Madness and
Hell yeah.
them bringing back like Jurassic Park happening in real life with
Yeah.
them bringing back extinct animals, we thought it'd be fun to do a bracket of cryptids, mythological, extinct, kind of like a blend of that type of stuff. Just the ultimate battle. Who would come out on top?
Fuck yeah.
So if you guys are down, we can start running through this.
Let's do
So
it.
I do want to. So how are we how are we judging these animals? Is it
Which
based
one would
on?
kick the other one's ass?
Oh, it's a fight.
It's a fight.
It's a
bro.
fight to the death.
It's a fucking death match. Baby.
Okay, bet. Let's get
So
it.
you guys,
Madness Deathmatch.
if you guys are unanimous in the matchup, we'll move on. If you're not, I'll be the tiebreaker.
Okay.
But you can try to convince. You guys can each try to convince me to join your side.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like this. This is a good setup.
All right. So
Bet.
and, we have the graphic, wapam, and we're gonna just, we're gonna go matchup by matchup instead of just like reading them all off. So it'll be like a reaction for you guys each
That
time.
one sound like straight on fucking Blue's Clues.
So,
It's fucking.
One bite.
So coming out of the left conference, matchup number 1, we got Bigfoot versus the Predator.
Damn, we started off strong.
Damn. Wait, the Predator, like from the movies?
Yeah.
Dude, Predator.
Hold up. Sometimes people believe Bigfoot could be like a space entity.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
whatever-
What is
iteration
Bigfoot gonna
you
do?
want. It's like vague.
He's gonna just
Bigfoot's-
go through a fucking portal he makes
Yeah,
and
and
walk
then
away
make a
from the
portal,
fight?
and then make a portal in the middle of the Predator. Just fucking.
I don't think he as a primate. That's how he'd behave.
I think there's a lot of speculation, and
That might have been a bold statement, but like
there is strong belief and possible
if it's a
evidence.
thing, signs would show that it's skittish.
Yeah. Okay.
And wouldn't want to be involved in being seen by anything.
Maybe he's just got that whimsy strength. He just knows. Bigfoot knows it can fuck us up at any point, but it's just like so chill.
Does it, or is it just like a big ape?
I think. Honestly, at the end of the day, we know it's Predator.
It's Predator. What the fuck was that?
But like Bigfoot can't go out this early, dude. He's a cosmic being. Like if he can teleport, if he really can teleport, that's tough. I mean, Predator can go invisible.
I think Predator can kind of teleport too, though. No.
I mean, invisibility.
I think they just have like a return to ship vibe.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I don't know if does the cosmic abilities outweigh like the technological
I
advances.
think it'd be a good chase, but I think in the end, I think Predator would come out on top.
I think so too. We can move on. I just had to play devil's. Oh, Jesus, titties.
I didn't realize you were gonna do,
Devil's
like-
advocate.
Whatever. Continue.
Sorry.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm going lore. I'm gonna go deep if I need to. Pause.
Trust me, I want to fight for Sasquatch a lot more than I did.
That's
I'm a big Bigfoot guy. I have a Bigfoot sticker on my car. We got the Direwolf stacked up against the grizzly bear.
Ooh. Now is it a single direwolf? I'm assuming.
Yes.
1v1s.
1v1 me, bro.
Sorry again. It's the bear.
It's the bear.
The bear even put up a good fight against the Predator if the Predator had no weapons.
Valid. That's a good point.
That thing is a
That's
killer
a good
machine.
point. Mm.
True.
Claws, jaws, and balls, bro.
Dude, the muscle and the fat on those big, like it's hard for a single direwolf to get.
let me hit a Joe Rowe real quick. That was horrible.
I love those
That video.
Alright, we're going with the grizzly.
Oh, I mean, a direwolf could get lucky, but yeah, I guess a plain old grizzly.
When it goes for its jugular, its balls.
Yeah, it would have to be. Yeah,
But
you
now
know,
you're talking it's a bigger wolf, so it's already standing well above groin.
you gotta think that jaw strength is gonna be improved.
True. You might be able to get him down at the knee. If the direwolf gets the bear down on the ground, it's a fair fight. But if the bear's like at 100% health, I think the grizzly bear.
It's a gory.
I originally
it's
had
a blood
cocaine
battle.
bear, but I was like, that's not fair.
It's a blood
That's all.
battle.
Yeah, I don't
No
know. If anything
PEDs.
beats. Yeah, nothing beats cocaine bear. Let's be real.
That's definitely a blood battle. I think bear's coming up top.
I think bear. Yeah, it's got that natural armor.
We got Jaws versus Shamu.
Oh, great pick.
Jaws all day.
Jaws is huge. Shamu is an average killer whale, which isn't the biggest whale.
It could be any killer whale. I mean,
You
Shamu's
just said
like
Shamu.
annihilated like 9,000.
Shamu.
You said Shamu.
Yeah, any killer whale.
Well, let's go any killer whale.
Okay.
Okay.
Versus Jaws.
Yes.
I was gonna say Shamu is arguable though because he's insane. Captain.
Killer whales are like the one thing that fucks up great white sharks too.
yeah,
that's
they do.
That's like a very even match.
They're smart.
They're smart.
They're smart.
There's some sea wolves.
True, dude. But it is one. You know what I mean? Like, you can't flip Jaws in the air. And
Not a side note, but I saw a meme that's like a close up of like a blue whale's eye, and someone's like commenting was like, "I feel like I wasn't supposed to see this, and God's angry."
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
I
trying to
still
think.
think Jaws, dude. Jaws run in the ocean, bro.
You gotta think of the Jaws feats. You know what I mean? Like, it tips a boat over, just kind of like flopping on it.
He's got like Jason abilities. He just keeps coming
Yeah,
back.
especially in the sequels,
Yeah.
it just gets absolutely ridiculous.
So-
Like,
and you gotta include that
we're in the
lore.
Bahamas. It's like, oh fuck, it's the same shark.
Yeah. You can handle that warm water.
That's how big he is. He's traveling in the ocean's easy,
Oh,
bro.
no, they like warm water. They don't like cold
that's
water.
what. Yeah.
That's all fucking bullshit. They like all the water that the food's in.
I guess it's gotta go Jaws if it's just... No, if we're going Shamu or whatever the fuck. What was it?
Not saying
Shamu,
killer
yeah.
whales can't put in work.
Right.
But like, you're talking 1v1 and they are a packed animal.
But they're so smart. Like,
That's
they
what I'm
would-
saying. Shamu's a
They
little
always go like right for the liver.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
They're smart as shit.
you would know their weak spot. You know what I
It
mean?
just depends how big Jaws is. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Um,
Does sheer size make up for it?
I think so because
Yeah.
shark is the average
And-
great white compared to a killer whale. If this was like a freakishly, it's the mother of sharks. So like whatever the fuck he says in the first movie.
Yeah. I
Shot
know.
in Massachusetts, Morning England Club for you.
Yeah,
Hell
a
yeah.
lot of vineyard action.
I said
Yeah.
we just recharge
going
it.
Jaws.
Go Jaws.
All right.
Jaws.
Jaws
secure
isn't just
him.
a shark. He's a murder movie shark.
I like where these matchups are gonna go. I'm like,
Oh,
really
wait.
interested.
We got a leprechaun versus a zombie.
Ooh,
Leprechaun
this is the shit I'm here for.
No.
Let's go.
A leprechaun is witty as fuck.
That's what
Small
I'm saying.
too.
That's that whimsy strength I keep
He's-
mentioning.
They're fast.
Just fast as fuck. They can go to the
They'll
hood.
be like running through all the fucking legs of the zombies, just cutting ankles. Like,
And they're like pretty much, they're like smarter than the average man.
yeah.
So like they're gonna figure out how to kill a zombie pretty quick.
Masters of deceit, too.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
feel like he
Oh,
just
yeah.
have like a section of a forest that he just has like occupied with a bunch of like traps and stuff to stop him. Just sitting on his pot of gold, beating off. Like,
Can we count this as a fat like zombie? I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. I just got
can we count this?
the
as a
reverb
one?
back to a little leprechaun jerking it that you just like. I just went right over that way too easily.
You fucking
sorry.
zombies.
He's just like, you stroked way too big for a leprechaun. Fuck. Yeah, are the zombies fast?
It can be a
Ooh,
fast
yeah. Are we talking Walking Dead
whatever
zombies, or are
zombie
we
you want.
talking-
I Am Legend zombies.
Ooh.
I was gonna say
They're more like vampires.
that's similar to vampires.
I say they're more like vampires, like
Yeah.
those zombies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what is
Actually,
it
probably-
like 30 days or 30 nights or something? What is that? Fucking-
30 days a night or whatever.
Yeah,
that
30,
shit's sick.
30 days a night.
So that's the one when all the vampires go to Alaska because they figure out that they can hunt for 30 days
Dude.
straight because it's all dark.
What a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, we gotta watch
That'd be a
that.
good rewatch.
Yeah.
It's really good.
freaking out.
Yeah. Anyways, I think
We
we
have a
both.
leprechaun.
Yeah, leprechaun. They're
Zombies
too
are dumb either way.
Yeah.
Don't care how fast and vicious they are.
A zombie's not gonna fall for a leprechaun's tricks because all they want to do is eat whatever's in front of them. Though.
It really depends on how quick leprechaun can piece together what it's fighting.
True.
You know, because do they also teleport?
They can do anything, dude. They're
That's
like-
why I think it's pretty.
Yeah,
high.
leprechauns. I just feel like they're old enough because they live long enough to be able to like. I mean, if you have like a city of leprechauns, and then there's a human zombie outbreak.
Right.
There is one solid leprechaun that is surviving the whole apocalypse, at least.
They're like Alexander the Great of leprechauns. I don't know why I went with Alexander the Great.
We were just so off pattern right now. I don't know. Leprechaun takes it.
Yeah,
that's
easy.
my opinion.
Easy one again.
We got a little New England lore on this one.
Ooh.
And that's just some like seamanship lore. We get the Puckwudgie versus the Siren.
Tough.
What's the Puckwudgie?
The Puckwudgie is, according to the Wampanoags, a little like goblin type dude that
Okay.
can like shapeshift into like other woodland creatures
Okay.
and kind of lure people into dangerous situations. So people that claim to have Puckwudgie encounters were lured into like a cliff and then had like the urge to be pushed off it or something like that. So
Interesting.
they're kind of masters at leading people into dangerous situations to meet their demise. And the Siren is similar, but she does that with her beauty and gets these people to like
And
Siren.
the singing.
the song. It's alluring.
And give
So
it to
it's well,
Siren.
similar tactics, but
Right.
different means.
Funny enough, I was thinking kind of similarly. Like the siren it's almost impossible for the siren to get onto the land to be lured in by the Puckwudgie. Whereas the siren could easily sing. Music is like the universal
It
language.
captivates people.
Exactly, dude. Like the Puckwudgie's victim to the song, I think. So we're gonna go siren.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Siren.
lock it in.
Sorry, I might take the whole fucking...
I was shocked by that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, in a similar vein, we got the Skinwalker coming up against the Gray Alien.
Ooh.
The Gray Alien is just like the classic little guy, big head, no dick, can just control its UFO with its mind, like can kind of do whatever.
Well, there's big
Probing
grays and
you.
small grays.
Do they have that hypnotic effect on the Skinwalker? You know, like that almost like feeling of disorientation when they see them, sort of.
I feel like the Skinwalker knows the path through caves to hell and back.
Oh, okay.
And I don't feel like a gray from outer extraterrestrial has any fathom to like the darkness that exists within this realm compared to theirs.
Cosmic versus demonic entities, sort of
I
deal.
think demonic might take that.
I don't know, man. Something about the like the power of just like pure emptiness and like for
The
going on
Skinwalker
forever.
preys on your weakness of like whatever would draw you in. Someone screaming for help in the middle of the woods. The wrong person it looks like, and if it could evaluate what a gray would see as a situation that would, deter its path and go do that.
Yeah.
I feel like it could really easily fuck their day up, and they'd be like, "Wow, we were smart and advanced with
Especially if
technology."
they take the form of a human.
Yeah.
It's ripe for the picking from a gray alien. Like, oh, this dude's out in the woods by himself.
No, I was even thinking a step further, like another one of their species,
True.
like, injured or something.
There's no reason to think they couldn't do
Right,
it.
because it could just be like, I'm your teammate. Like,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Something about like pure power. I get one to go Skinwalker, but something about the Greys. I feel like they're like again that like stoic strength. You know, again the technology, cosmic powers, possibly mind control. I feel like they would have a good sense on what they're encountering.
Cosmic power.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, they
I don't
made
know.
it.
That would be a stretch. That could be a stretch.
Yeah, I think they just traveled with their technology.
I think they have like a deep well of knowledge of, so they may be privy to some of the tactics.
Are these twists or you got pop them?
Twisties.
Listen, I won't lie. Do I want to see Alien further down the line? Probably not. So I think I'll give you this one. We'll go Skinwalker. Alien could be too strong almost.
I don't even think too strong. I just feel like the Skinwalker could outplay.
Get that jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it, you know.
Because especially with them already undermining the intelligence on this planet, and then to come across something demonic that thinks a little bit more like
True.
that can manipulate what you're seeing or what's happening.
Okay, I'll take it. I think the demonic versus cosmic is a really interesting viewpoint, but I totally see what you're saying.
Donada spinoff.
Excuse me.
That's not bad though.
No,
Even though they were into the aliens, but
oh, they can do a lot. Well, actually, I've read ahead, so I know what they do.
Yeah.
Anyways, what we got next?
Tales old as time.
Ooh,
Stephanie Myers made $1 billion off this one.
yep.
We got vampires versus werewolves.
I want to hear what you got to say.
I don't know because it's really tough with vampires being cognitive and thinking still involved.
Right.
But pure brute and like just animalistic behavior, it doesn't even give you. Have you ever been chased by an animal and you're cutting corn? You don't even have time to think.
Right.
But also, vampires have the ability to turn into a bat really quick and fly away.
That's a good point.
Again, when it comes to fights, sometimes when you're putting up like things against each other, retrieval and fight or flight, like flight is always a choice. It doesn't really, but like if they're forced to fight to the death,
Right.
what is the vampire gonna do? Make it a were-vampire by biting its... That thing's gonna eat its throat like a dog with a rabbit.
I totally agree. Well, I don't want to say I totally agree, but I see your point with like this is an isolated fight, right? So like you can't even count that the werewolf only turns into a werewolf in a full moon, right? If it's the lore you're going with. But if we're saying a transformed werewolf versus a transformed vampire duking it out at night in the forest.
No human form.
Now, werewolves have been depicted as cognitive in the past,
for sure.
but it's not really base level werewolf. It's usually like, I'm overcome and now I'm a beast in the night.
Yeah.
I think werewolf, unless like you really had like some savage ass fucking vampire.
I mean,
Like,
I was gonna say if you're thinking like a Twilight vampire, which I haven't even really read or seen a lot, but like I'm thinking the one that bounds around and is like strong, fast, agile. That's
baseball.
tough, right? Playing baseball, like that's tough to compete against, especially like werewolf with just like that brute strength and.
I'm not sure how
speed?
accurate this is, but I feel like there's almost like, because with the werewolf there's only the specific ways to kill it while it's in werewolf form, tells me that it basically has full max immunity to everything else, which means you cannot therefore die while being the werewolf unless we're by a stake, silver ball. Maybe
it's like steak or
bullet,
silver.
bullet.
Yeah,
That's also true for vampires, too.
Right.
Or the sunlight.
you can behead them in some lore,
True.
which is pretty easy for a werewolf. I don't know. Like I
This might
definitely
be the
prefer
toughest
werewolves,
one.
but it's hard for me to not like.
It's not even preference for me. It's more just like,
Yeah.
are they like UFC duking it out, or they're like, are they...
Dude, the vampire's got the intelligence and like possible match strength. The durability is questionable. You know what I mean? Werewolves are very durable. I don't know how.
Think of like a dog or a wolf on its prey, or it's on a mission. It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna have that anything to hold it back. It's gonna just be predator versus prey.
fights are like chess. You know what I mean? Someone who's just out of control, you can read their moves more easily than a werewolf who's like lashing out and a vampire that's taking 10 steps ahead. I think we need Ryan to break the tie on this one because I'm gonna stick with vampire.
Who do people die more from other humans, or do people die more from predatory animals? I don't actually know these numbers, folks. But
I would
I'd
guess
imagine
people.
other humans.
Yeah. Although
That's what you'd
there's
think.
been a lot more accidents in the last few years, like nature encroaching in on people.
True.
But no, I still think people. So I'm gonna stick with vampire on this one.
I'm gonna go werewolf.
I think that a werewolf could get its licks in on a vampire, but like, see, it's tough for me. Because like, I think werewolf because if it's a even match fight and the werewolf isn't dying because vampires assume to like not be just shooting it with a silver bullet or whatever, the werewolf might be able to just like keep that fight going till the crack of dawn and then.
What kind of piece of shit makes a bracket with Predator and then uses alien, but uses gray alien? And not the alien.
What a good
I don't
point.
want it to be like too like heavy on that like one piece of lore.
Right. Because then it just becomes an alien versus predator in the end.
Yeah, I know, right?
The xenomorph. Yeah,
That's so
that'd be
funny,
a tough
though.
one.
I just thought of that. How about you really do alien on there, but it was like the grays.
So what are you thinking? You gonna go werewolf?
I'm thinking
Thinking-
werewolf.
All right.
Oh!
Oh, just split something.
No, I think we're gonna get at a relaxed point.
Peaky Blinders.
Who's the? Is it
I will
Tweed?
say,
The
when
new-
I'm dressed well,
Yeah.
I definitely would rather stab somebody being dressed well than just in my bummy ass sweatpants.
Like you want to be the stabbed or the stabber?
No, if I were to stab somebody, I'd probably dress up for it.
I can see that.
Yeah. Do it in style.
It's not something I want to do in like my moccasins and sweatpants. Like,
True. Like those, you can't run great in it, but you can run on that better than you could in
who the
moccasins.
fuck's that I'm running? I just stabbed him.
Oh yeah, just get caught with the cops.
I'm just kidding. It's getting so wild. You said Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
but
fair.
No, I think I would love to see culture go back to just like you would dress nice. I enjoyed it a lot too.
Bring it
just
back. You
because,
can just do it.
I know, Barney, suit up.
Yeah, just do you, boo boo.
Oh yeah, imagine I just always hang out like this now.
I respect it.
It'd be so
Actually, I knew a kid in
comfortable.
high school who every day wore a different like suit.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Good
Kind of
on
baller.
them.
Yeah. All right. So werewolf moved along to the next
Werewolf
round. All right.
got the better of the van.
Werewolf moving along. There's a song there.
We got the Hydra
Ooh.
versus the Uni.
What's the uni? I know it.
The
every
Uni
day.
is like the servants of hell in Japanese culture. They're
Oh,
like the masks
yeah.
with the tufts.
Yeah,
They're
that's a
like
good
demonic. They put
Versus
it-
what again?
versus the Hydra.
Oh, it's the Hydra.
Silence.
Hydra is the thing that we cut its head, it keeps growing more heads.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like the Uni again is that
Giant snake
intelligence,
monster.
but are they gonna be able to get to the Hydra? Can they fly?
I think they're kind of.
Oh, I thought they were like ninja samurai, like society or something. No.
They're like.
Well,
demons.
I know you just said what they are, but I meant like on top of that.
I think they're more like animalistic demon sort of thing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're like the
they're
arbiters of punishment
Mm.
for people who do wrong.
So it's basically like
I think
the
yeah.
Rhino dude from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus
The Rhino dude.
yeah,
The fucking
versus the
Rocksteady.
Hercules had to fight.
Honestly, I think we gotta count the Hydra has the toxic blood.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I think that's gonna do a lot, especially with multiple. Even if
Oh,
they do get a
shit.
few heads off. Damn, you just lowered your volume, didn't you?
Like Komodo Dragon-esque. Is it okay?
Yeah. Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're trying to pass it to
I
me.
fixed it.
Yeah, you fixed it. Good job, buddy. Let's go. I'm gonna give it Hydra.
Hydra.
Hydra. Speaking of which, I want to read the Odyssey really bad.
It's a tough read.
Yeah, I just like there's this thing called Epic the Musical that I've just recently found out about, and it is a retelling of the Odyssey through songs, and it's kind of sick. And now I really want to read the Odyssey.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a little thing. Put it out in the
So
universe.
round one recap.
Oh, okay, yeah, thank you.
We got Predator
Mm.
kicking Bigfoot's ass. We got the Grizzly coming up on the Direwolf. We
Yeah.
got Jaws coming out on Shamu.
Mhm.
We got the Leprechaun v Zombie.
Great matchup.
Siren beat the Puckwudgie.
Mm-hmm.
Skinwalker's hanging in there by the skin of his teeth against the Gray Alien. Werewolf coming up on top on Nosferatu. And the Hydra against the Uni.
All right.
I'm dying because this is so funny because the way we talked about it on text, it was like, yeah, mythological versus like extinct things and stuff. Ryan's like, a bear.
I know.
It became more than
the bear's so fucking. It's such a real thing. But like if you described it, it's like this mythical beast in the woods.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
honestly,
I love it.
Bears are pretty like mythological. Like they got some weird strength. Like
shout out Avatar: Last Airbender for making bear jokes.
Yeah, the turtle bear.
Yeah, the turtle bear. I forget all the other ones, but then they're like, just a bear? It's like, yeah.
Round one recap.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, we're going to show a bracket?
Yeah, I have the bracket already made up.
Hell yeah.
It's sick.
Hell yeah.
Predator versus grizzly bear.
Nah.
Predator.
I mean, yeah, we've seen this match.
He's a hunter.
Yeah.
He wants to hunt humans. That's the thing he picks on the planet. If he wanted to hunt bears, he's using the bears to his advantage as dogs.
I think if you did like, what's that? Not American Ninja Warrior. The Deadliest Warrior. Remember that old show?
Oh, yeah.
If you did like that, or like you have the computer run that fight 100 times or 1,000 times, it's gonna be like 70-30 for Predator. Like the bear might get it.
Make it cocaine bear.
Still Predator.
Still Predator.
Predator's like killing him in like a second, I think.
I don't know. You want to see a cocaine? No, I'm just kidding.
Cocaine?
Cocaine bear joke. No, yeah, Predator takes it for sure.
Bet. Jaws v Leprechaun.
Jaws.
Another little mismatch.
Unless that leprechaun can walk on water, Jaws.
Yeah, but
Jaws has a leprechaun.
But you could say the same thing if a Jaws is on land, Leprechaun's got it. You know what I mean? So like,
it's air Jaws, and he's just fucking
air Jaws.
Tornado.
Jumping him out of a
I
tree.
think we have to give Jaws like beach.
Give me a situation. So Leprechaun say is on a boat, and Jaws is in the water. Mm-hmm. He has at least a mile before he gets to shore. He has to fight this shark. It is fucking him up. Does a leprechaun go in a big boat? Would you say?
I feel like it would be like a canoe.
How formidable is this boat?
Like a hollowed out tree.
I mean, you just need like the little thing and the thing and the key, like the wheel. Well, I can't talk.
Or
wheel and throttle and key, so they can drive it.
Situation number 2. This is a crazed leprechaun.
Yep.
Who's on a man
cocaine
hunt
leprechaun.
For fucking, it's cocaine leprechaun on a fucking shark hunt for Jaws.
Yeah.
And he's adamantly going out into the ocean to fight and kill this thing. What's his plan? What's his strategy? And how does the little leprechaun even put up against the shark? So those are your two situations. Situational where he just happens to be in the water moving. What boat would he have chosen? What do you do?
Definitely not a canoe.
Yeah, I don't know. But when he sees
Let me insert, dare I say, posit a third situation.
Okay.
Right? You got one leprechaun got eaten by Jaws already.
Yeah.
Okay, right? This is just to set up the scenario.
Okay.
They're at the beachfront, because Jaws goes into the beach a lot and takes people out at, like, not too deep of water. So in that situation where, like, now the fighter leprechaun comes down the beach to the waterfront, we got Jaws in the water, leprechaun on the land, right? So they both start off neutral ground in terms of where they can do their shit.
Yeah.
Does a leprechaun magic? Can they, like, telekinesis? Can, like, pull Jaws onto land? Like,
I'll allow
I
it.
guess...
Telekinesis.
I don't know.
leprechauns.
I'm questioning the
That
lore.
was just a fucking Pokemon. What is going on?
I mean, what else in their magic? I'm trying to think of what's the
I feel
limitations
like
of their magic?
leprechauns and things of those natures are usually good with like machinery and woodcrafts. I mean, they always bake cookies.
Yeah, true.
So
Those are fantasy dwarves, very different.
yeah, but they still tie into the same,
Okay, yeah.
a little bit of the same.
Yeah, they're tinkerers.
Family.
Yeah.
So like I could see him getting out there with like a
Woodlands,
crazy ass like fucking harpoon shooter or something. And like if he's on a
Right.
mission to kill this
Because
thing.
Predator gets weapons, why can't Leprechaun?
I don't think he.
Although-
I think if Leprechaun were on a fucking hunt for him, Leprechaun wins. I think Leprechaun loses if it's situational, unplanned, like Jaws is.
Yeah.
He's not. You never know when Jaws is gonna hit. You're in the water. Everyone goes in the water. It's
Yeah,
you know what I
because
mean?
to get the critical hit, Leprechaun almost has to go in the water, and I think Jaws takes it. In the
Yeah.
end. Yeah, we'll give it to Jaws.
Jaws has
Jaws.
Moving on.
Sorry, Lep.
I'm gonna fight for all these fighters.
I was
you know
hoping
what I
for
mean?
an upset on that.
Me too, man. Me too.
I think I do stand by though. If like it was this, a good tinkerer fucking leprechaun, and it was a mission
Yeah.
for him to go kill Jaws, he would probably kill Jaws.
But even like bullets didn't take out Jaws. They needed to use like the pipe and burst into its mouth, and that didn't even actually kill it. So like, yeah,
It's Jaws.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking one of my favorite movies of all time. One of the
Is it Jaws 2?
just Jaws.
Oh.
I don't like any of the sequels.
Jaws
Respect.
3D, bro?
Jaws in
Dude, the
space,
first one
bro.
was so good.
Yeah, they
Isn't
are.
2 where they're like in Florida?
I thought that was 3.
I think you're right. I think 2's in the same spot. It's just like years later.
Yeah, I've only seen the sequels like once.
Mm.
And the last time was like when you rented VHS.
Isn't Jaws a book? Isn't it based off a book?
Good question. I don't actually know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving
We
on.
get some good battles coming out of the East
Hell
here.
yeah. All right.
We get the Siren versus the Skinwalker.
Ooh. They both also have that like beckoning, hypnotic sort of vibe.
That's why I think the Skinwalker wouldn't, being a shapeshifter himself and already like this creature like has brainwashing
Right.
activity. I think Skinwalker again.
You think Skinwalker takes it?
Yeah, I do.
I want to fight for the Siren, but yeah, I think Skinwalker could
Because
pull
the
it out.
Skinwalker can just take the form of a sea animal.
Right.
We've never heard.
But then again, you got an expert swimmer versus a novice swimmer. You know what I mean? Like, how much is that Skinwalker? I still think Skinwalker's gonna take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it to Skinwalker.
He just turns into Jaws.
Double Jaws.
Skinwalker Jaws.
All right.
All right, bet.
The werewolf versus the Hydra. That's a
Okay.
battle to the end.
They can swim. I
I
think.
think Hydra has it.
Yeah, Hydra's just too big.
Hydra, I feel like is land and sea though. Can it or not?
I think
so.
I've seen the version of the Hydra that's like dragon bottom with just like the 8 heads coming out,
Mm.
and I think Hydra's matches the like viciousness of a werewolf. Yeah,
Yeah,
and the toxicity, man.
yeah. Hydra has
Yeah,
it. That.
Hydra.
No, it's basically a bear. We're going back werewolf. It's a bear.
It's basically a cocaine bear. Let's be real. All right,
All right, we're getting into the semifinals here.
round 2. That's it.
Predator versus Jaws.
Ooh,
Great
okay.
matchup.
What a
This is what the
matchup.
people want.
Predator versus Jaws is a tough one because I haven't
Aren't
seen
they-
Predator really fuck with the water.
Aren't they not great with water? I feel like that's a thing.
No, I feel like you're thinking of the signs.
True.
I've never like Predator has not dealt with like water stuff ever.
And the heat vision would not help it against Jaws. Because Jaws is cold blooded in the water. You know what I mean?
Boiling water.
So, I think Jaws has a good chance.
I do think Jaws has a good chance.
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture a situation where Predator is in an oceanic setting,
Right.
and
For the lasers, man. Does it have any like the little cannons? They're not even cannon, but like little explosives.
Yeah, whatever.
he's got
Yeah.
bad shit.
He's-
Yeah.
He's got
Loaded
nades. He's got shooters.
He's a top contender. You know what I mean?
like his mask would already
First round
tell him
pick.
what the threat is.
Mm.
And, like, zzz.
But Jaws is just that supernatural again, like viciousness. Right? You get that plant
He's
killer
crashing
versus.
waves. Your technology's getting
Yeah.
fucked up in the water now.
Right.
Like, zzz, taking the mask off. Like,
Very true. You know what I mean?
oh my god, can he even swim?
Could it get a killer shot on Jaws? This is the question for me.
I think so.
I do too. He's
If
pretty big.
If it knows to
Easy
hit the
target.
brain.
Again, Predator like picked humans to hunt.
True.
And like hunters don't really.
Probably got
fishing and
tired.
hunting is just different worlds.
Yeah,
I think the Predator could take a shot at Jaws from land.
that's true.
I think the Predator could easily go hunt and kill Jaws. I said a leprechaun could. The Predator could.
Yeah,
I give it a Predator.
I'm gonna give it a Predator.
Sorry, Jaws.
Jaws put up a good fight
Now
though.
you're just fucking fish.
Sushi.
Skinwalker v Hydra, boys.
Mm. Alright, I'm putting my foot down. No way a Skinwalker beats a Hydra.
Really?
No way.
I feel like a Skinwalker easily could.
What do you mean? They can't get that big. Hydras are huge.
It could be like anything.
I think there's
Skinwalker
limitations.
just turns into a hawk and just starts clawing at the one head's out,
It can
whatever,
just-
one of the eyes.
It can just change its mass completely, like become the size of this building.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't think of that. I mean,
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying, like, he has so much on his, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
He's got a lot of like things in his utility belt.
Yeah,
you know,
per se, versus something that can be killed and it is just like a beast.
So you think skinwalkers are immortal?
I'm not saying they're immortal. I'm just saying they have a lot more. If they needed to fight to the death, I feel like it has a lot more that it could use against the Hydra. The Hydra has against it.
I feel like one thing that we kind of overlooked about the skinwalkers, I haven't brought it up because I didn't think about it, but I thought about it just now, is they kind of always are depicted as this like malleable, almost fragile. Like think about like people kind of describe them as like skin and bones moving around. Like you can see the bones shifting. That's why I can't imagine them morphing their mass to match a thick ass 8-headed dragon. Basically, it just doesn't breathe fire. But even if it does cut it, the blood is still toxic.
And it's just gonna pop up another.
And it's gonna pop up 2 extra heads. Unless that skinwalker can get 8 heads off in like a clean hit, it's pretty much gonna keep coming back.
Skinwalker's also more of an ambush predator.
True. And I don't know if they can get the jump on the Hydra. Hydra might win it all, in my opinion. I think Hydra is a great pick.
I'll give it a Hydra.
Let's go. Hydra!
Battle for the ages here.
Ooh, okay.
We're in the Monster Madness finals.
Fuck yeah.
I already know who it is.
30,000 in attendance. 4 million watching on ESPN Plus. We get the Predator versus the Hydra.
Oh, man. Again, dude. Can a Predator actually kill a Hydra?
Yes.
Get all of the heads in one...
Yes.
And within milliseconds of each other.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Predator?
Dude,
Predator.
Predator. It's tough. I think
fully
it's
decked out, all of his armor ready to hunt something and kill something.
You gotta consider the water aspect. That technology could also get wet again in this fight.
He's Boba Fett out there with a jetpack, bro. I don't know. It's got.
I mean, they both have the toxic blood. We haven't even brought up Predator's toxic blood. He also has that like acidic shit.
I think Predator's got it. I don't even think it's much of a
I
debate.
really can't.
Predator wins.
Think about the amount of humans. Think about the amount of humans that have killed a Predator. How many? Only one godlike human has ever killed a Hydra in mythos. Hercules.
Yeah, but
Hercules?
there's
Besides that, the Hydra's got a pretty good track record.
I think
Predator's lost a few times.
Hercules in his human form versus Predator loses to Predator.
Do you want me to ask my mom for the tiebreaker?
Should we call it?
Call me.
Yo, call it. Yes, let's see it.
Mom with the answer.
Please.
Hello. Hey, do you want to be a tiebreaker for the podcast?
It's a deadly matchup.
Yeah, we're trying to see who would win in a battle between two science fiction creatures, and you call that the exact time we were in the final battle.
Science fiction creatures?
Yes.
Yeah.
/ mythology.
Oh god. I mean, I'm kind of not wicked, like, smart with them, but...
We still want your input. I think you'll know what we're talking about here.
I mean, I'll say okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we got the Predator from, the Predator, the alien with all the cool night vision and stuff like that, versus the Hydra, which is the guy from Mad Heads with the Hercules movie. And they're in a cage fight till the end.
Okay.
And it's a tie right now.
So you think I should know who's gonna win?
Yes. Sorry to put you on the spot, but you did call at the exact time we were...
Did this to yourself.
I say 100% the Hydra.
Let's go!
Really?
All right, thank you.
Let's go!
Okay.
You're
I'll
the
call
best.
you on the way home. I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you too.
All right, Val said it.
Mama! I almost said the name. She knows what's up.
All
the
right.
Hydra is just too strong, too thick. It's a thick boy.
Hydra with the trophy, boys.
Dude, let's go.
Bringing home the hardware.
Comment what you think. If you think the Predator would have won, you're wrong, but I want to hear your argument.
We need Elevated Times Hydra shirts now. I'm saying this now.
Yeah.
We all gotta order just one, and if you guys like them.
Well, whatever, boy.
Yeah.
All right.
It's our 3 heads.
right.
Like
I
a
love
snake.
that. Just arguing. That's
Yeah.
actually hilarious.
That would be sick.
That would be
Okay.
dope.
Maybe a 4th for Ray if we feel
Oh,
bold.
yes. Oh, yes.
The extra heads will be like our very few viewers.
Hell yeah.
If you cash app us enough money to buy Photoshop, we'll put you in on it.
There we go. That was electric, actually.
That was crazy.
I fucked with that. That was dope. And
Predator versus Hydra. Hydra takes the cake. Ryan's mom said it. Hydra's our new logo.
Mrs. Ryan's mom. Deal breaker.
Mrs. Ryan's mom.
That was fun. Thanks for
good shit, dude.
Thanks for indulging
Maybe
me.
we get a little like Hydra thing.
Hello, everybody. This is Sean here in Post Edit, and I'm here to fight for justice. Fight for Hydra, big boy Hydra, because this is the graphic that Ryan made this week. Didn't even want Hydra to win. I think this shows that from the very start, the game was rigged in Predator's favor. You know, maybe it's, something you gotta look into. But even try to ignore his own mom's final vote. Try to sneak the win to Predator without anyone realizing. But no, I won't stand for it. And I know the true fans won't stand for it. So even though you see this here, just know, Hydra's #1, baby. Anyways, back to it.
So, last week we played Guess the Song. It was just basically just the first line or two of lyrics, and our buddy Marty here, we're all buddies here. You said you wanted to run it back, but this time do it with 1 second, the first second of the song.
I didn't say any of this, but sure.
You did. You 100% did.
Yeah.
It's in the pod.
Right.
So I have a list of 11 songs, because if there is a tiebreaker, the 11th one, will serve that duty. Same deal as last time. 2 points per round. You can get the song and the artist, or band, or whatever. And, I'm basically just going to play the first second. You got Spotify on this?
Yeah, there's no password.
Dope. You're the best. Alright, let me just get it set up. Not like there was emails.
First bracket listing fight we ever done.
Yeah.
Look out for more of those, because I kind of have some ideas juggling up here.
Yeah, I think brackets will be a fun thing to throw into the
Do like a
list.
superhero one.
Oh, that'd be
Ooh,
sick.
Right?
I love it.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try my best to pause it with just a second.
Good luck.
I don't want Ryan to be able to see it. After 2 weeks ago, Ryan accused me of favoring Ryan
I
in
can
games.
read your fucking handwriting.
Dude, seriously, it's ass. Alright. So again, I'll play the first second. First one to buzz in with, what you think. I'm also going to write down your names here so I can keep track of the score for y'all. M and R. Alright.
Here's some info about Scorpio.
Chill, dude. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
The volume up. I shouldn't have asked if it was ready, because I'm not ready.
Well,
should
it's
be-
definitely up if she just screamed that at you.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Thank you for that. That's not the one I was thinking of.
Oh, good.
I guess it is, though.
Fuck.
I don't know.
I'm going to actually skip to... I can't. This isn't the version... Oh, well, this is the one.
I hope my car's okay.
Oh, it does always sound like
This
that.
is how the song
It
starts.
is always
and
how
I
it
just
sounds,
don't
yeah.
know what song it is.
It's a weird one.
I have no idea.
It has nothing to do with dum da dum da dum da dum. It's just like a weird way for them to start it.
That's so
Is
funny,
it an older
because...
song?
I'd say
What decade do you think?
early 2000s.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
I feel like Ryan's got
I
it.
don't know. I know it. It starts off in something. Oh, it's something like a Stacy's Mom type song, right? Like that era maybe, or it might be played at the same function.
It's played at the same function is a hard one to say,
Okay.
because anyone
All right.
has weird ass tastes. Get up there, girl. That's
Don't
that
leave
one
that
song.
all in. Yeah.
All right, this is not the second I originally thought, so I'm sorry the first one didn't go well.
What is the song?
This is Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Damn.
Yeah, because the
Save a
first second I was
horse.
thinking when it just goes dun dum dun dun, and that would have been an easier guess, I think, for y'all. But that was we're gonna let that one pass. No, can you name the artist? Because if you know,
Big and Rich.
I'm inclined.
count.
It doesn't count, but good shit. You're right. All right, we're gonna go. This next one should be easier for y'all.
Song number 2. Sean Games.
Killing in the name.
Rage Against.
Yeah. Oh, he said Rage Against first. I'll give you each a point there. 1-1. All right. All right, I love it.
Feeling time for Sean.
All right, y'all ready?
Sean. Song number 3.
Number 3.
Oh, Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G.
Yep, that's the artist. Can you give me the name of the song?
Hypnotized.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good shit.
I love Ryan was so polite with it. Even let me finish a sentence and he got the answer in. Respect. 2v2 or 2-2 is the score. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Is Korea invading? Like the fuck? All right, song number 4. Are you ready?
I thought it was 3.
Nope. Because the first one no one got.
Oh, okay.
So this is
Song
4.
number 4.
Do you ever feel like break?
The siren's really fucking out.
I know. Let's do
Do you
that again.
ever feel like
And
breaking?
Hydras.
I'm gonna play the second one more time. Hopefully the siren doesn't cut in.
Down. Do you ever feel like breaking?
Simple Plan. Welcome to my life.
There we go.
I wouldn't have got that actually.
No.
I couldn't.
When you
I know the song.
feel like you've been
Pushed around. And go.
Biatch.
That's crazy that that's all it is.
Is it Kendrick?
No. Ready?
Biatch.
You got a little bit of that.
I did. Biatch.
Ready?
Biatch.
Is it Kanye?
No.
I don't know.
This is crazy.
I don't know.
What about a scrub like a minute into the song with another second?
Just play a random second.
Just like scrub to like a random point and give us.
I'm gonna give you one more second right after that.
Want to be a big.
Bitch. Wanting my baby. That's how it goes.
Is it?
This is like expert level fucking music
Dum,
bingo.
dum, dum, dum.
I wanted to make it harder. You guys were kind of crushing the last one.
You guys.
Trying to help you out.
I got nothing.
I'm shocked.
I got nothing too.
Really? You passing up?
I guess so.
Let Me Ride. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Damn.
Wanting my baby. Alright. This next one, I'm curious how this next one will go. So right now the score is 4-2, Ryan. And we got song number 6 going at you now.
I blow my whistle, baby, whistle, baby.
What's the name
You
of the
just
song?
said it.
Yeah, what's the name of the song?
Is it whistle, baby?
You're close, but it's not Whistle Baby.
Whistle. Do you know it?
You blow my whistle, baby.
No.
Whistle.
Whistle.
It's just whistle.
Who wrote it though? Or who performs it?
I don't know.
Pitbull.
I was thinking Pitbull too, but I know it's not.
No.
Flow Rida.
Flow Rida.
Damn.
6-2.
Damn, I suck at games.
Put him under pressure.
Flow Rida.
Alright. Ooh, here we go. This next one's good too. Ryan, just killing it with the game knowledge.
I gotta be the host next time.
Make the game next time, bro.
Okay. Jeez.
I'm sorry, I gave it way too long.
Sean during the games is like, you suck. Ryan's killing it again.
Cookie for Ryan every time he gets it right. Alright, next song.
Linkin Park?
Nope.
Wow. Good Charlotte, the anthem.
Yes.
Ah.
Damn. Came in
Don't
trouble.
wanna be just like you.
Ryan pulling
I saw
away.
them. They were like co-headlining with I think like The Story So Far. It was a good show. But I wasn't in the pit. I was like in seats, and I was only like 20, and I was like, I would want this when I'm old, but I want to be on the floor for this.
I love it. Honestly, that'd be a sick band to see live.
Yeah, there was
I would
it was
lose
good.
my shit. Are you guys ready for the next one?
Yes.
Drops of Jupiter?
Let's
By
go.
John Mayer.
By John Mayer. Who's it by actually though?
Drop Air.
Nope.
No, it's Train.
It's Train. All right. 4-8. We got a game right here. What's next? What's next? Ooh, this one I'm curious to see how this will go for you guys. Yeah. Little peek behind the curtain. Not really though. We have a buddy John who kills Drop of Jupiter every time we go to karaoke.
We'll have on the pod one day.
Oh, for
Episode
sure.
30? Maybe?
Episode 30?
Oh, yeah.
Little peak. Actually, he's around this weekend. We could have...
Oh, shit.
I know, we fucked up. Alright, next round. It's anyone's match still. Dig deep.
We hear it again.
Humming out. Ready again?
Another, like, melody. I've really fucked it up this time.
Is it that?
Didn't I, my dear?
But what's it called and who sings it?
Banjo solo.
Another second, ready?
It's like Brewery in 2000 score.
So true, though.
Oh.
Come on, dig deep.
It's like
You know it. It was on 92.9 all the
your
time.
fault but mine. And
Really?
we sound like we're Irish, but we're not.
Is it the Lumineers?
No,
it's
but similar
like that.
vibe.
It's
Very
like the
similar
same
vibe.
thing.
It's like the exact same thing, but not.
You're right, but wrong. It's,
Lion Man.
is it Kings of Leon? No.
No, and you're close, but not quite there. You guys are dancing
Who's it
around
by?
it. Yeah, maybe that'll help you if you can think about the era, you know? Again, I'll give you the second one more
Like
time.
man buns, beards, bartenders wearing aprons with roll-up sleeves.
Yeah, dude, they literally got like the fucking little sweater vest over the flannel.
God damn it.
Sleeves rolled all the way up past their bicep. Maybe
God
cigarettes
damn
in
it.
the roll.
Can we get what they
I-
start with? The
The
band?
band starts with an M.
An M? Oh.
No, I almost said Matchbox.
Come on.
Mumford and Sons.
Let's
Mumford and
go!
Sons, damn it!
It is Mumford and Sons.
Yeah.
It's not Lion Man?
The song name Lion Man?
I thought it was.
Like I said before, you're close, but you're not quite
Is that
there.
like, is it something else with that in parentheses?
There's no parentheses.
Fuck. Alright.
Lion King? No.
Do you want to give it up?
Didn't I,
Moving
my
on.
dear?
Like I said, you're close. You're missing.
Yeah, I got nothing in the well.
I feel so bad.
Lions,
I'm
love, lion.
I'll give you a few more guesses.
Is it like lions and something?
There's 3 words. Lion is the middle word.
No.
You're gonna be so mad when
What
I tell
is
you.
it?
It's Little Lion Man.
Little Lion Man.
I couldn't give it to you. You needed the little.
Fair.
It's a big part of it. Damn. All right. I knew that was gonna be a tricky one. I picked that one on purpose.
Fucking
I'm happy with that.
Sons.
All right. Ready? Next round. This band could have easily been one of my songs of the week, but I've been holding off. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Freddy.
Oh, you see the gears turning.
Is it Marietta?
It is not Marietta.
Fuck. I thought it was Cinco de Mayo shit show.
Again, one
If you
second.
hear that, you'll be like, damn, that's like the same exact
Yeah,
thing.
I gotta see that now. I love this. I love seeing them just like it's right on the tip of the tongues.
It's not for me. I have no fucking...
Really?
I was confident it was going to be Marietta.
Ready?
Fuck. I'm digging deep, but I'm not finding it.
We pass it up.
What does it start with, the band?
The band starts with a B.
A B?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I thought you were gonna say it right there.
Bowling for Soup?
Bowling Pursuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the song though? Ready for it
Come
again?
back to Texas. Fuck.
Not come back to
Rachel
Texas.
loves Bowling for Soup. If they're ever around, like, I'm gonna take her to see them. It's like her favorite band.
What's the song start with?
It starts with an A.
An A?
I know 2 songs by them. And it's not one of them, and it's not the other one I knew, so I don't know.
I'm just hoping Martin gets it. Are
I
we moving
don't
it?
think I have this.
It's called Almost.
Dude, Bowling for Soup rip.
Bowling for Soup does rip. I did have another one as a tiebreaker. Do you want to just run it for the hell of it?
Yeah, run it. Double points.
I wanted to see if you. I think you guys are gonna get this one pretty fast.
What's the score?
The score right now is 5-8, or maybe 9.
So make it double points, and then if we win, do another tiebreaker. Or if
All right, bet. All right, hell yeah. If you get this right, Martin, you send it to the double OT.
Let's go.
1 second for you both. Ready?
Sound like a fucking Digimon show.
No. Is that it? Getting jiggy with it.
Getting jiggy with it. Will
Was it
Smith.
really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Getting jiggy with it.
Dude, he's like
hell yeah.
like playing snippets. He's like doing a new album, and I was like, damn, this shit slaps.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't lie. I remember a few weeks ago, I was like, I want that song that's like makes you get up and fucking move it. You know, like that guy, the Asian guy dancing throughout his house, like gives you that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, Sugar Free, that guy?
Yeah, like
dude,
getting
Sugar
jiggy
Free's
with it
awesome.
was, I was feeling it.
Is
in
that
the car
his name?
then.
The Asian guy with like that funky rap style?
Oh no, this is the guy who does
He's thinking of
videos.
this dude who just like songs like
He always finds catchy songs and just dances
I
to
gotta
them
see if it's
Yeah.
Sugar
in his
Free.
house.
I love this guy.
But like that vibe, getting jiggy with it, made me feel something today.
Yeah,
dude.
really?
I was like, it would make me feel like I could dance, even though I know I would just be moving my body awkwardly.
Hey, Will Smith has that kind of aura.
That-
where he's
dude,
just
something
like,
about that song.
Hey,
Hits the spot. We're gonna keep on rolling, get through some of the segments. We're gonna switch it up because we like to switch things up, keep you all on your toes. Nostalgia for the week. Dig deep into your. I remember. Dig, you know, deep into the cerebellum. Pull some shit out that made you feel something when you were younger.
Two
That's
12-inch
that's weird.
subwoofers in a piece of shit car.
Hell yeah, these are 10-inch. So
Lil
doesn't
Wayne
count.
just fucking assaulting a million, just annihilating your eardrums
Yeah.
in like a 96 Corolla.
Yeah.
Like the seatbelt clips, the little plastic is
Wow.
shaking.
Yeah.
Your graduation tassel hanging off the rear view mirror is fucking
20 something, you know.
and you just felt alive, bro.
Hell yeah.
No one puts subs in their car anymore.
You had a baddie in the front seat. You're driving,
No, you were
feeling
with
cool.
homies, bro. You were doing fuck all. You were going to Taco Bell at 2 in the morning. Just
Hell yeah,
setting
that's
off
about-
car alarms.
You just tossed it out the window.
I've been there too many times.
I'm gonna flip it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. This is just for the youngins out there back in the day, early driving years.
Okay.
One of your first sad drives.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I had so many sad black
Dude.
and mild drives.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad drives kind of like, even though it's sad, they hit different though. It's almost like that Dane Cook thing where you're like, you just need a good cry sometimes. You just need a good sad drive sometimes. You throw on that sad song, I'm like, why is the world like this?
Even though it's super unsafe, you make the rear view point to yourself for a second. You're like,
Main character moment.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, you know me.
Tilted down, looking at you going 80 on the highway, like,
You just go into a body of water, just sit in the parking lot of it.
Yeah, okay. So for the way you said go into a body of water, I just see the
Oh, no.
car going in with the brick. That's
No, you're just parking at a body
Yeah.
of water to be sad over a 16-year-old girl breaking her heart.
yeah.
when you're also 16. Let's
Yeah.
make that clear.
Okay, yeah. We said when young drivers.
Yeah,
You're
I
right,
said-
you're
I did
true,
say
you're
young
true.
driver. Well, you made me think like back in the day when you're bumping, but like back in the day, you know, some of them sad drives.
And you
just like,
queued up a specific song.
yeah, oh yeah, you were ready.
You know me. My bag is depressing music. So
My
I-
brain's not fully developed, and I'm feeling uncontrollably sad right now.
Let's listen to The Night I Drove Alone by Citizen. That,
Um,
bump it later.
yeah.
Soundtrack's My
That
Life,
song.
Kid Cudi, bro.
Oh my god.
The Lonely
dude. No
Stoner
one
at
gets
Night.
me.
Yeah.
I'm so deep. All these fucking kids are so stupid. They don't get it.
My Life's a
no one's
music
up till
video.
midnight smoking.
They don't get that I've had a roof over my head my whole childhood and I don't have any bills and don't have to fucking have any responsibilities. They just don't get it.
We had it so good.
They don't understand my white privilege.
Oh god.
Do you have the black and mild smoke that you don't inhale so you can do the slow smoke drag while you're driving?
I always had a fucking black and mild on sad drive.
Wine wood tip, baby.
What did they do to us?
I know.
What did they take from us?
So good. But yeah, dude.
The
Soundtrack
one,
to my
too.
life. Is that the one where it's like the Lonely Stoner at Night?
No, that I got some issues
Yeah,
that
you're right.
nobody can see.
Mm.
Why are these emotions?
So I still have sad drives. You know what I mean? Like you,
Oh, yeah,
you
no,
do
but-
it into your
It's called
30s.
going to work.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Oh
Let's go.
god.
Life
Yes.
is depressing.
Sad.
There's a whole planet out here, but I just have to drive 45 minutes every day to the same fucking place.
We're not really accomplishing much. It's just
Everything you need to survive just grows outside that you can just fucking get for yourself. But
They can
let go
replace me
fucking
so
punch this clock.
$5 for blackberries, please.
Oh, they can replace me so quick.
Yeah. Oh
No.
my God.
What did they do to us?
Alright, my nostalgia, I ain't gonna change it up. I've been putting this one off for a few
right.
weeks. Paper football.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have been sitting on, I made a paper football like 2 years ago at work. We were just like bored. I think there's like a fire went on. Something happened. We got evacuated.
Sean just making
So
football.
dude, I had a little bit of tape and like paper, and I taped. It's a nice paper football, and I've been dying to play. And yeah, it's a great game.
Oh yeah, dude.
I love all those tabletop lunch games. You know,
Bloody-
like,
I wish I was
Bloody
better at like
Knuckles.
origami skills because I can never like make a good one.
I mean, to be honest, I literally just made a triangle and like folded it, and then I got some tape and wrapped it so that
That's
it keeps
usually
its
how I
shape.
make mine.
I
too.
cheated, but that shit's nice.
Oh yeah.
And it's rainbow.
Nah, but those real good paper ones with someone who like tuck and fold real good. That
I was
nice.
pretty nice with it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There was Bloody Knuckles. There was paper football. There's another one though.
Bloody knuckles. You just mean punching each other's face.
No, with a quarter.
Yeah, when
So
you-
you and your opponent spin a quarter, and like you have to keep it going. Whoever makes the quarter stop, put your knuckles down. You fucking you get to like launch it across like the lunchroom table. And then we did it so whoever's knuckles were busted open first, we put Purell on it.
Oh,
What do you mean?
what a good
Someone's
addition.
knuckles get busted open from what?
A quarter.
The quarter fling
You
into
never
your
did
knuckles
this?
No, I guess
Oh,
Not?
I think we should do it like
right now.
immediately after.
Put your knuckles down.
I'll let you take the shot at me first.
I remember
no,
the
we'll play
hacky
around.
sack, like if you fucking got touched it with your
Yeah.
hands, people throw your hands on the ground.
Right.
Anything to just hurt somebody else was always kind of like a thing of our
Yeah.
generation.
Dude,
it was
violence.
like, you
Violence.
fucked up and the game calls for you to stand against that wall and 5 people get to pitch a ball at you as hard as they
we
can.
all just get to
Yeah.
fucking punch you in the nuts.
Run over. They're like, send little Timmy over, and they have like a team of
Clothesline.
athletes that are just like clotheslining him. Yeah.
Oh my
Fuck yeah.
God.
Yeah, Bloody Knuckles and paper footballs, dude. That was like why I had a fucking 2.1 GPA.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, I love that. That's our nostalgias for the week.
Oh yeah.
Nostalgia showcase.
I remember.
Do you want to go into your album choice?
Yeah, I guess we should. I forgot. You should have introduced the last one because. Anyways, I did pick the album this week. The album I chose is called "Don't Mess Around with Jim" by Jim Croce.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
Jim the fuck alone.
Right, but
Don't mess with Jim. Yeah, pull it out so you can check those
She's gonna
songs.
have some ass juice.
Jim Croce, just like a musical genius, like
Yeah.
harmonics and smooth, like clean ass guitar, and like the riffs are just like fucking. They lick you. They lick. I feel licked. Like it's crazy. I don't know how else to describe it.
he's speaking
sounds
like
good.
into the music.
Yeah, he really is.
got it.
What
he
do you
never
got?
got to like fully like realize his success too. Like he was already
Yeah.
successful. He was like touring when he died, but
Right.
like he became so much like more famous after he died. Sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, passed away at 30 years old in a plane accident. Same as Patsy Cline, which is crazy because just being 30 so young. I know it doesn't feel like it for us because we're like diving into it, but it really is so young an age of like a life of potential.
Yeah.
The 30 isn't the end all; it's the beginning.
Right. And you know, he really. I think one thing I love about this album, in the essence of that, is like it's such a dynamic group of like stories that he's
Yeah.
telling in these
Yeah,
songs,
yeah.
and like I'm a sucker for that shit, but I do feel like that's a sort of music that we don't get as much anymore. There's some
Yeah.
great artists now that do that sort of thing, but man, Jim just like can paint a picture with his words.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Operator is the jam. That's my favorite off the
I
album.
have a theory about Operator.
Okay.
I think it's about a guy who's trying to hunt down his ex to kill her.
Ooh.
I think there's some
His alibi. Oh, I'm just calling her. Tell her I'm fine.
right, and
Tell
there's
her
a,
I'm over it.
there's a line too about like some of the line that it caught my ear, and it sounded more like hinting at the fact that he's trying to find out where she is exactly, and like she has someone else in her life that he's like mad about.
Yeah.
So I have this theory that he's trying to hunt down his
Damn,
ex.
I like that.
Yeah, kind of the madman.
Operator.
But I do agree that song slaps.
Jim Croce, the fucking OG man.
What we run?
I really like Walking Back to Georgia.
Yeah.
See if she'll let me in.
You Don't Mess Around with Jim's obviously just such a badass song. It gets you going. What a hot fucking.
What's
first
the one
song.
like stock something. The one about the
Rapid
kid.
Roy, the stock car boy.
Yes,
He
dude.
has
Rapid-
smokes rolled up in his sleeve and his 57 Chevy.
Yeah, dude. That's that like greaser like
Yeah.
fucking what's the movie where John Travolta is in the leather?
Oh,
No.
Grease.
Grease, yeah, like something about that, like sort of like fun and light, but also like just a badass old Americana vibe.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it does have that, yeah. Rapid Roy.
So many good ones. Obviously, iconically, like Time in a Bottle.
Yeah, that's
It's such a beautiful song. Yeah, I don't know, man. He really does just like something with music that I feel like only he could do. And it's weird how like there's so many people who can fall into a genre and do similar types of music. We were just talking about it with the music game. We got this, got that. Like, who's got Jim's vibe?
That's a good point. He's like a unique one in a million
Don't
artist.
mess around with Jim.
Yeah, super talented.
Great album.
I need to listen to this album on a shitty jukebox in like a smoke-filled bar.
Yeah,
and I'll just feel alive.
I feel like driving through the desert on a road trip.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Ooh,
You know,
yeah.
like the sun's beating on the earth, and you're just kind of like got the fat shades on, rolling down the lonesome
Toothpick.
highway. Toothpick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, give me a wine wood tip, bro.
Give me a wine.
Yeah.
New York's
Love
All My
it.
Home's a fun one. Not fun, but I mean, just like, home's always just like, you know where home base is.
Yeah.
Everyone's had those feelings. Yeah, man. Jim Croce.
Great album. I was
Yeah.
pumped when you dropped that in
Oh,
the
yeah.
chat.
I knew you'd be
Yes,
one you
fucking
like.
love that
We talked
album.
about it not too long ago.
I thought I
honest-
had it. I was gonna break, but I couldn't find it. I don't think I have that one.
Music from the 20th century just hits different, too.
Something about it.
Yeah, there's so much more soul involved in it.
He has his soul is like it leaks through all of his music.
Oh, yeah.
Again,
for
like
sure.
the way he plays, like it's just so, it just enwraps you. I don't know, something about it just hits you different, and I love his music. He's got a lot of really good hits, but I think that's like one of the better albums that he's got.
But there is no bad song.
It really is.
Like,
Facts.
No, I think my favorite, if it's not Walking Back to Georgia, it's Time in a Bottle, because that song just beautiful, and there's so many memories attached to it.
yeah, right? It's like, we've all heard that song, but
Yeah,
I think he just like, it's almost, he just empowers how strong like life and living is
right.
through his music too. And he really sees that connection of like humanity and living and, you know, being in a time like and for that era too, to really step back and see how like the plain view of reality is.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I don't know, any other final thoughts?
Yeah, he like had to tell his story. You know, like this is it, man. This is my life.
True.
I think like the circumstances around him dying obviously just like solidifies him as a legend. But I think regardless, he would have been like Hall of Fame. If he's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that'd be a fucking tragedy. But
That's it. I want to look that up.
Yeah, I bet he is.
But I mean, I think it's huge too. Just like so many people lose their life, and like you look at these people who lose their life and they have so much to live for, all this potential, and they're super talented, and they die very young. I don't know. It's just like the message. Like there's such a message that was just like, we will make it past certain points if you're lucky enough. And we just need to start appreciating life more and more because like how fragile it is.
Yeah, and we're lucky that we got what we got from Jim. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, exactly.
so many of his songs, you play that at random, most people are gonna be like, "Oh, I've heard this," and like this just, you know, it just his soul really seeps through and like still affects people today.
It's crazy.
Ryan looks like he's flabbergasted over
I'm
here.
pissed.
Why?
Jim Croce's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Damn, yo,
Are you shitting me?
make the petition for Jim Croce to
Yeah,
make it
that's
next
fucking
year.
ass.
That's crazy. But then
He
again,
wasn't
there
really
was-
rock and roll though.
yeah, but like they put in some other really random artists that aren't rock and
True.
roll.
Yeah, dude.
But
Like Run DMC's in the Rock and Roll.
Yeah,
Hall of Fame.
like
What
come
the
on,
fuck?
over
You're not
Jim
gonna
Croce.
like Jim
I love Run DMC, but give Croce his credit, man.
he rocks, man.
Dude, he does.
He
He
rocks.
rocks, man.
But I'm saying like maybe that's he rocks so fucking hard. He's not even in there.
Rock too
Shit.
hard.
He's too good for your establishment,
Yeah,
your bullshit
exactly.
ass.
Old Jimmy making light-hearted ballads that make you just reflect on every moment in your own life.
Literally.
Yeah, let's not put him in. Let's put fucking, I don't know. There's some real knuckleheads in there.
This whole album is an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Where it brings you up and down. You're having fun with it, and then you're like, if I could keep time in a bottle, and like,
Yeah.
I need to
New
keep
York
you with
is
me.
not my home. Dude.
Yeah.
Just feeling so out of place, like just yearning for the simpler times.
Yeah,
Georgia.
and like, I'm gonna kill my ex's boyfriend. You know, like,
Yeah.
all that shit. It's all there.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah, that shit slapped.
I was
Fuck yeah.
stoked.
Great choice.
Thank you. So
Look
I think,
forward to the next album.
which I think will be. Did you just fart in your mic?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm never using that one again.
No, it wasn't close.
Yeah, fart into your mic,
It wasn't
bro.
close, I promise.
Stand up, fart into this mic right now.
I didn't go like, I just did like a down here.
Yeah. You're good.
We have it on camera.
We'll play it back.
There's
Play
no
it.
particles on here.
Particles.
None detected.
There are particles everywhere from Rhea.
True, you be ripping ass today.
Oh.
Dude, I saw the window box. I had to take it.
Oh, fucking
sorry.
titties. I've been saying that a lot this week. Titties, babe.
I'm sorry, bro.
Uh,
that was out of
Like and subscribe
That was
if you like titties.
my bad.
Or if you're an ass person.
Didn't mean to disrespect the equipment.
It's okay. Hey, you're
I
fine.
feel like it got me.
It was so good.
Let's keep the music rolling. Go into the song of the week.
Song
Of the week. Bring her up. Titties.
Song of the week.
Song of the week.
Song. Oh, wait.
Song of the week.
Alright, you want to take it away there? Album chooser?
El Moi?
Is it?
Mm-hmm. All right. I went with I'm Your Captain / Closer to Home by Grand Funk Railroad.
Banger.
Yeah.
What a
man.
tongue twister. Mouthful.
Tongue full. Pause.
That's the song a DJ plays when he has to go take a shit.
Yeah. He gives him a good 10 minutes before he has to get back.
Dump song.
Yeah, I love it. It's super nostalgic for me. Like, I just remember coming back from, like, Six Flags, my dad playing the song. Something about the vocals and the story, you know, this pirate captain who's forced off his own boat. And, like, yeah, it's just, if you want a song that's just going to, like, scream in your ear and really, like, vibrate your heartstrings, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm Your Captain. Grand
I
Funk
love it.
Railroad.
It's a banger.
I love it.
And you had a fire song this week.
Yeah, I did Daylily by Movements.
Mm.
It's kind of about, you know, you're finally like shedding that seasonal depression. You're looking forward to having the pink cloud summer. You're kind of reflecting on the sad moments of the winter and some other shit, but you're like, you're ready for the pink cloud summer, man. It kind of gives you that hope.
Forward to a pink cloud summer.
Yeah.
The album's just so good.
It's very much a song of hope.
Yeah.
You know? Like melancholy that leads to hope.
I think Pat, who's like the main guy in the band, like wrote it for his girlfriend, I think, who like actually has like super bad like seasonal depression. I think that was like the lore of it.
No shit.
That's cool as fuck.
That's sick.
Hell yeah.
I did I Want to Break Free by Queen. Which definitely, you guys, with describing your songs, also kind of describe mine. But like, seasonal depression over, it's like free, get that good weather and change. Or like, even just, I don't know, nostalgia. Queen just the fucking,
A little
I love
spring in your step.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like literally I feel like I could just go walk down the street.
Just empowerment. It's just like, I don't know, like it's your life, just live it. Just
Yeah.
like, you know, that
Got
little
to break
that little
free.
window of acceptance you have with a good song. You're just like, yeah, whatever.
It's another one I feel like just lights a fire on everybody's
Yeah.
ass. You know, something about it, you just feel good after hearing it.
It's so good, yeah.
Fire ass song.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Fuck yeah, boys. This is great.
Yeah, we did a lot this episode.
We did a lot.
We're staying consistent. Sorry if I'm like half faded on a Friday night pod, but
Yeah, true. There was actually one thing I teased earlier I did want to talk about because I think it'd be really cool, and I hope in a year from now we're doing the pod again because they announced Beatles movies, and you guys both haven't heard of this yet.
no.
So there's some really well-known actors playing all the Beatles, but the gimmick is they're 4 separate individual movies about each Beatle released every week of the same month.
Really.
That's cool.
So that's like, it's interesting, and I'm curious what you guys think about that sort of setup.
I
Like
like it.
theatrical releases?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah, like Friday of the month, each Friday is a different Beatle day, and they released the John
That
Lennon
rules.
movie. Yeah, like I feel like some people could see it as a cash grab. You know, it's like just do one, but I think with their different histories and the way their lives diverted by the end, you could do something really interesting.
Yeah, you got to tell the whole story.
Absolutely.
I'd much rather them do it in that stretched out versus trying to cram it all into one.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if it was like all their lives from the moment the Beatles split for each individual movie, and then the main movie just reverts you back to everything.
They have like another one that's just like their their career, and then like from the breakup where their careers went from there.
Yeah.
They could easily do that.
Be cool.
Do you think Ringo's gonna have the least popular movie?
Probably, yeah.
Like I feel bad because I love Ringo, no disrespect, but like
Paul's lost some fans throughout the years.
yeah, but you know they always What if they throw in the theory that he's dead?
I feel like they have to at least like bring it up like tongue in cheek.
Yeah, they gotta be a joke about it.
Crazy that like how powerful a pop star boy band could be. That like if one of them died, they're like, we have to replace them quick.
Mm-hmm. Because the government or whoever just thought it would be so devastating to the culture at the time.
Is there something to question behind music that's like so like graphically changing the scope of what each generation is?
I mean,
Oh,
absolutely.
I could do a lot. We don't have all the time for me to get
Yeah.
my
I mean,
thoughts
yeah,
on
you just
that
get into the
because-
British invasion alone.
There's like governments that were overthrown, and some of the tactics that they used were to prop up certain voices that already kind of had a political message, and then like throw a ton of money behind them, so it's like all you hear on the radios, and it's massively responsible for like huge shifts in consciousness.
Crazy.
Yeah, and you think about the Beatles too, in the way like maybe it wasn't necessarily like the pioneers of this, but they did so many different genres across their career. Like they really proved their talent in all aspects of music, and like their message changed. Like you said, they started out as a boy band.
Yeah.
By the end, they're singing about how to see the whole rest of the world, you never even have to leave your doorstep. Like just inward and real Buddhist and
Drop a tab, brother.
Eastern mindset, like that sort of like stuff, and really crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just
The evolution of the Beatles is something to be studied.
Dude, my nieces and nephews watch. It's called the Beat Bugs. Do you know about the Beat Bugs?
No.
So it's like I think it's on YouTube, and it's like they made these little like Beatle like characters that like play like kids version of like Beatles songs.
Yo, I love
really
that.
cool. So
That's
like
fire.
they're on like my grandparents, my parents, mine, like at least 4 generations like of relevancy. It's pretty crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No, I'm stoked. I think the amount of positive stuff I've heard about this makes me so happy as a Beatles fan. Like I grew up on that shit,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
even when I was growing up in high school, I say some people would be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like they're from the '60s. Like the disconnect was there already, and the fact that like they're still so relevant.
Isn't it a wild moment to like have that revelation that you're like, oh my god, people don't appreciate the Beatles?
Yeah, dude.
Like
crazy. When people are like, they're overrated. I'm like, what are you talking about? I take it up. That's like personal.
Yeah, it's just like you have just say you don't have good taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I was gonna, my last week hot take was like not a fandom or a fan base.
Hot takes?
I don't know, I was saying like to almost discredit myself, I'm a ride or die Beatles fan. I'll stay with them all day. I'll die on that hill.
Cold take?
Immediately take back my hot take.
He's a fan.
No, I'm just a big fan. Did you have a hot take?
A hot take?
Yeah.
Do I? Hot take?
You don't have to. I just thought you were saying you had one.
Medium rare.
It's the best steak ever.
I agree.
Awesome.
I don't really know.
He's fan fat. You're fine.
Yeah. Hot takes?
Again, you don't need a hot take. Don't force yourself to have a hot take. I misread you.
Hot take is no, I'm just kidding.
Your hot take was that you thought Predator could beat Hydra. That's crazy. That's
Predator's
crazy.
a hunter.
Honestly, if I was gonna have to tiebreak, I probably was gonna say Predator.
Yeah, thank
Because
God.
a Predator could land a devastating hit to the critical mass of the Hydra, not even really factoring in the heads, and it's a wrap.
He's got that helmet.
I see the argument, but I would have been.
My mom. I feel like I need to like call my mom back because I feel like she didn't really sound like happy when she was calling me, so I was like, fuck, was she about to like tell me something bad? Like that's just like how my brain works. I'm like, fuck, like she seemed kind of bummed when she called. I'm like, hey, you wanna like fucking settle a bet?
I know she's like, you expect me to know how to answer this?
I'm gonna call her.
We appreciate Mrs.
I'm
Ryan's
gonna call
mom.
my mom.
I'm gonna call my mom too.
I'm
No.
gonna call my mom. All right, thank y'all.
We love our moms. I hope you've been loving the pods. They've
Yeah.
been
Tell your mom
Body.
you said your mom Mother's Day is coming up, about a month. Tell your moms you love her. If you don't have a mom, tell your dad. Tell your friends. Tell your family.
tell your hamster.
Tell your hamster. Yeah, all you need is love.
Oh.
That was an interesting sound. All right, thank y'all.
Gang gang.
You know. Well.
get a blinker.
Blinker for the start. I'll shut the pod from when his.
I don't know if this blinked. See if you can find it.
See if I can find the blinker.
Oh, I came up with a fire bar the other day. What was it? It was like, I was like, it was like, this,
I laughed because you made me laugh.
it was like, I'm like having an episode.
Loading.